Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. I forgot to inform my Discord that I'm live. Give me a minute. I'm like, I lost track of time by like 10 minutes. I know I'm behind. I get all that. Shoot. We're going to have a little late start here, I suppose. I think I messed up. I didn't put it in the Discord. Did I mess this up? Hang on. Here it is. Give me like 2 minutes to get my act together here. Um, I am behind the eight ball here. This is not good programming. This is not good programming. This is my bad, Jolly. Give me all right. And then uh give me 1 second. Oh, I am so behind. VIP. All right, guys. What the hell? Hang on. There you go. Become a member. Become a member. Smash the join button. It's pinned in the chat. I am trying my best here. Not to suck, but I am screwing up everywhere, all over the place. I got echoes going off. Give me 1 minute. Jeez Louise. All right, can you guys hear me okay? All right. I think I'm ready to start now. I think after that all that chaos, about 3 minutes of me being an idiot. I believe I'm ready to start. One more thing, guys, become a member, like, share, and subscribe. Become a member. Link is pinned in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. You can also smash the join button. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. So make sure to join today. Also, become a Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. $5 a month gets you the lock of the week. Gets you asked to book you anything. Get you access to the Discord, the live betting, all of that for just $5 a month. Just $5 a month. I know this was an unconventional start. I feel like a complete idiot. I guess I got distracted. I was being unprofessional, doing unprofessional things. But here I am. All right, guys. To ask me anything, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that. We're going to get into everything. I wouldn't even listen to what is going on now. Are they on the zone? Are they on the zone right now? That's my bad, Terry Lance. I'll be back in a few. That's my bad. You guys watching the weigh-ins? That's on me. That's my bad. I'm gonna put the weigh-ins on now. Hang on. That is my bad. I'm gonna be live for a minute, so it's no rush. It's no rush at all. Here we go. Yeah, I got the weigh-ins on now. Checking out the weigh-ins. Got the weigh-ins on. We got Michael Coppinger talking. Ryan Barrios next. All right. Well, here we go. And of course, my wife texted me because she has to text me when I'm going live. That is a must. That is a prerequisite of me going live is my wife texting me. We all know that. That is something that we do know. Hey, I got a question for you. Who's that Guido Goomba looking fat guy in the fedora and the gold chain? Who is that guy in the middle? Guys, if you know who that guy is in the Versace shirt and the fedora, the fat guy in the middle. Who is that? Who is that guy? All right. Right now, currently, hit the like buttons, right? Hit the like buttons, right? Weigh-ins are boring. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Weigh. I don't think he can tell anything from, but people like him. Obviously, they get people tune in for him. I'm expecting everyone, more people tune in that than me. I got 6 people in here, right? No doubt. Rick Reno. Oh, oh, that's owner of the ring. Okay, all right, that's who that is. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Hey there. All right. Ryan stepping up next. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can share this, so I'm not gonna. But Ryan is up next. Make sure to check that out. Ryan is up next. I'm gonna start fielding questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Only show of the day, obviously. Richardson Hitchens is talking right now. I don't think that Durate's got any shot against him at all. I keep hearing Gustavo Lamos, but about my Gustavo Lamos? But what about my Gustavo Lamos? But what about my Gustavo Lamos? That's my Gustavo Lamos, right? I just don't get it. Like Ryan Garcia, who you guys all think sucks, right? You guys all think Ryan sucks. He destroyed Durate and played with him. But now that guy is going to be Hitchens. I just don't understand. Like, what makes you think? What has Durate done that makes you think he can beat Hitchens? I know I say Oscar Durate wrong, but I don't know how else to say it. I don't. Durate? How are we saying Durate? That's just how that's what I'm going with now. He beat Kenneth Sims Jr. and that's a quality win. But yeah, I see no way that. Like, do y'all think that? I know boxing math doesn't work the way that, but do you think Oscar Durate would beat Liam Paro? Do you think he'd beat Zepeda? Like, I don't even think he'd beat Yomar Alamo. I don't think he'd beat any of those guys. Like, to me, Hitchens is a very, very talented fighter. A very talented fighter. I would take Hitchens against almost anyone in the 140-pound division. I mean, not anybody, but close to it. I just don't see Durate that way. I guess you guys too. Like I would take Shakur over him. I guess Keyshawn's a 140 now. So take Keyshawn over. Who is Keyshawn fighting? Is Keyshawn? I saw Keyshawn fighting April 4th. I'm gonna try to go to that fight. Who is Keyshawn fighting? Does anyone know who Keyshawn Davis is fighting? He's fighting April 4th. All right. All right, Rick Reno said. Oh, Rick Reno looks like he came straight out of Malibu's. He ain't never lied. You ain't never lied, Terry. That guy is something else. Gary, who do you want to see my wife fight next? Who do? That's a good question. Ooh, that's ooh. Who do we want to see Oscar's wife fight next? Who do we? Who? Sky Nicholson. Who do we want to see Sky Nicholson fight next? That's a good question. I got a couple of names that I could throw out there. She's better. Well, she's what, 118? Is that what she is? Ellie Scottney, right? I mean, Ellie Scottney, Micaiah Krebs. I guess those are the names that you would look at. What happened to Marlena Esparza? I guess Marlena Esparza is done, right? But that, I mean, I guess, yeah, she's Marlene Esparza no longer fights. I guess she hasn't fought in a year almost. How about Valle? I know Valle is 115, but how about Yokasta Valle? How about Sky Nicholson versus Yokasta Valle? There's a fight right there. There's a fight. I'd be in for that. Where did Rick Reno come from? He came out of nowhere for the first time I saw him. Yeah, and now I've seen him all over the place. I don't know. Duarte. I'll try it. I'll try it. Rick Reno looks a bit like Danny DeVito. I can see that. He does. Keyshawn and Abdullah need to fight each other. That is such an obvious super fight down the road. Well, they're different weight classes now, Oscar. Keyshawn's going up to 140. He's at 140. And I think Abdullah is going to be set at 35 for a while. He's still young. He can still make that weight. So it'll happen, I imagine. But right now, they're a little bit different weight classes. Yokasta Valle is what I would say. I would say Valle is the best fight right now. Do you think Carla Ramos outworks Sandy? I think no. Like she barely throws any. No, she barely throws any punches. She's 40 something years old. She's shot. No, I think she's a good fighter, but she's not. No, she's not even close to the level of Sandy Ryan. Harado, put the weigh in on. All right, they're up. Hang on, let me check this out. I'm gonna give you guys the play-by-play here. Can I just add, and I like Michael Coppinger. I know him pretty well. I've met him many times. I've had many conversations with him. He's a super nice guy. He's polite. He's respectful. He's not very bright. Like, I'm not even trying to insult the guy. He's just not a sharp cookie. How does he get this? How does he keep getting jobs like this? Like, what is he? Does he have pictures of somebody? Like, who Michael Coppinger gives excellent takes? Like, oh, I need to hear what Michael Coppinger thinks on this. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Coppinger. It's not like he's a good-looking guy. He doesn't really offer like what why is he here? Like, what does Michael Coppinger offer? Albright by Martin Chain say 142 catch weight. Last minute, bad luck for Albright. It's what it is. I don't worry about that, but it's 2 pounds. And it's actually 1 pound, right? Which is stupid because every fight has a 1 pound tolerance, right? Every non-title fight has a 1 pound tolerance. So it doesn't even matter. It's 1 pound. There's a fight on the Wood Warrington, and one fighter is 150 and the other is 160. I'm like, if the commission approves, I've seen worse than that approved in Texas. So it's what it is. Becco and Better say, I see upset. All right, I mean, let's take a look at it. You're about to get paid. Becco is plus 700. Get in on that. Get out of that. Hey, get out of that now. Lock that in, and then not only can you lock that in, and I don't know what your comfort level is for betting, but whatever that is, times it by 7. That's your payoff, and then as a cherry on top, you can come on my live stream and take a victory lap. Guys, I want you, if you call a plus 300 upset or more that I'm wrong about, you can come on my show and take a victory lap. And I'll eat all the crow in the world. I mean that. You guys can come on and take a victory lap. I get fights wrong. Do you think Perkins can beat what? What happened to? Do I think Perkins can beat Canali? Sure. Well, what are we talking about here? I think Canali can beat like Danielle Perkins. I don't really Jay Canelli. I don't even know. I don't even know what you're asking me. Really. Sorry, Jebs. Have you got odds on that French versus German fight yet? Gary, what would you say is the biggest adjustment for boxers coming off a long layoff? It's the first round. It's finding your shot. It's getting the rust off. It's finding your. It's getting your timing. That's what I'm trying to. It's getting your timing down, right? That's the biggest issue, and I think it's really only a factor in the first round or two or three, right? Like after you get in the rhythm, you shake that up, you'll be fine. Fighters who have had long layups usually struggle early, and it's because you don't have your timing down because you haven't been in the ring. But at this level, at the world class level, I don't think it's that big of a red flag. Like it's not good. Like everyone should stay active. If you ask me about like Ryan's been out of the ring. It's your timing, and his fight is predicated on timing. So it might take him a round or two or three to get going. But I still think he wins this fight. I'm not betting on this fight because both Ryan and Mario are on my no bet list. Guys, be on the safe side and just live bet Perkins versus Canali. Exactly. Albright maybe wasn't training hard enough. Why would he not be able to make 140? He fights at 135. Yeah, I don't know. He had plenty of notice. He had plenty of time. That's not the issue. I don't know. Like camp was tough. Sometimes the weight doesn't come off, but I agree. He should be able to make it. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. All right. Right now, the weigh-in's about to go down. I got one eye. Oh, I got both eyes on the weigh-in now. They're calling up fighters. Why are they doing the weigh-in so late? They're doing it at 4 o'clock, basically, in Vegas. It's super late, isn't it? I mean, obviously it's ceremonial, but why even ceremonial? Why are they doing it? This is a little late, right? All right, Ryan stepping up to the scale now. This is obviously ceremonial. He doesn't even look drained right now. He looks clean. He looks hydrated. He looks good. He doesn't have any water or anything. So yeah, he's sporting a Mexican flag. I've never seen that before. Oh, they're not putting him on the scale. All right, here comes Barrios up next. I'm gonna start a poll real quick. I'm gonna start a poll for y'all. Who, money aside, who do you want to win? Mario, Rye. All right, let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat who y'all want to win. Who do y'all want to win this fight? I want Barrios to win. He could win 146.5. So Ryan's on weight. Obviously, both guys are on weight. Obviously, this is ceremonial. Is that his kid? Is that Ryan's kid? 140. This is for the ring belt, the vacant ring belt. 147 ain't what it used to be. 147 is not what it used to be. Here comes Rod. Here comes Mario. So Ryan came in at 46.5. Let's see what LS Tech is at. Tucker looks clean. Looks 147, spot on. Looks good. Looks good. Looks clean. But again, they early this morning. I would imagine he's not. They're already rehydrated. Like neither of them look drained or anything, but they've been rehydrating probably for hours. That's what it is. How tall is Barrios? They still list Barrios at 5'11. Ryan's 5'11. Ryan does look in great shape. Ryan does look in great shape. Um, all right, we got to fight. So Barrios 147, Ryan 146.5. We got to fight. We got to fight. We got to fight. All right, guys, let's get into it. Guys, do join the live stream now. Vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. This is the quietest live stream I've had in months. But it's good to have everybody here. It's good to have everybody here. I'm going to get into your questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Albright going to make me look bad. I've been glazing his jab all week. Why do you say that? What up? What up? What up, Jab? What up, Jab? Maybe so the fighters can rehydrate so they don't look as bad. All right, maybe. You guys may know they used to do this in UFC, and it was well practiced in UFC, and then boxing picked it up. Right? Is that basically what it was? Like Dana was doing this with UFC, ceremonial weigh-ins, thing like that, and then it transitioned its way to boxing. Is that right? What do you think Gary Antoine Russell stops, and why you think? Because I don't think Andy can keep him off of him. Andy, I keep getting this narrative that Andy doesn't like to trade. No, Andy likes to trade. You know, he likes to be at that distance, but if you get inside him, he will fight. And I don't think that he can keep Gary off of him. And once Gary gets on him, Andy's going to be more than willing to fight. And their power is not the same. Their physical strength is not the same. Their skills are not the same. Gary Antoine Russell, I think, clears them. How did Hitchens look? He looked rough last night. It's ceremonial weigh-in. It's ceremonial. He's been rehydrating for hours. He looked fine. That was the first thing I saw was him weighing. He looked fine, but he's been rehydrating for hours. PEDs did Ryan Garcia justice. Yeah, they work. They work. Michael Buffer is shot, bro. Though WCA, the World Boxing Council. Shout out, Michael Buffer. How much do you think they weigh on fight night? At 147? At least that. At least. Barrios is weighing at least that. I would say Ryan probably weighs about 160 to 165. I'd say Barrios is 170. Barrios. We can let these juice monsters keep getting away with this. What are you going to do? I mean, we're watching the fight. Do you like peanut butter? I do not like peanut butter. Well, I do like peanut butter. I don't eat peanut butter because it's not good for you, but I do like peanut butter. Remember when Ryan Garcia was listed at 5'10", 5'11" when he's like 5'8"? Yeah, they changed it to 5'8.5". He was listed at 5'10", 5'11". You're right about that. That's the less I remember seeing him. You can tell me Ryan hasn't been eating some Mexican beef. Hey. The whiny excuse machine Cheetah versus WBC bitch boy weight bully who get emailed a belt after losing a title eliminated for the same belt. After losing eliminated for the same belt and has drawn twice defending it. That's harsh words right there. Barrios is close to 6'1". I'd say he's over 6 foot. I'd say 6'1" is what I'd estimate him to be. Ryan is not 5'11". I don't think I've met Ryan. I don't think he's 5'8". He's not 5'11". I think he's somewhere in between. I'd say probably 5'9". Gary, do you think Ryan will be utilizing his patented taco shell defense? I don't know. This fight, guys, this is not a great fight. Like skill level, this is not great. The card's good. Main event is not good. The card is good though. The card's really good. They've been doing ceremonials for as long as I can personally remember. Nah, they weren't doing ceremonials 10 years ago. They weren't doing them. Were they? Top Rank still don't do ceremonials. Albright taking the W, Gary. You heard it here. The Real says Albright's winning. Look, it's not like I think it's not possible. I think it's very possible. It absolutely could happen. What do you think of Amari Jones at plus 130 for a decision? I like plus one. Amari Jones at plus 130. You're getting plus money on Amari by decision. I like that. Luis Cuba is a real fighter. Like it's definitely a toughest opponent. He's not going to win, Cuba. Don't get me wrong. But I plus money for a decision. I like it. I dig it. I'm with it. Ryan looked ripped, but yeah, no, this is true. Ryan looked dwarfed. Looks ripped, but also dwarfed by Barrios. Yep. You ain't never lied about that. Joe Goosen sucks ass. Barrios messed up getting him. The old fart rides the coattails of his warrior mentality fighters. Shout out to my boy Bino. Shout out for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Gary showing some love. Appreciate you, Bino. Appreciate you. Good to have you aboard. Thank you for the $5. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chat. Ryan, he's not 5'8". He ain't 5'11" either, though. So, I mean, what did you guys think? That Barrios is probably 6 foot to 6'1", right? I'd say he's at least 2 inches taller than me. He's about 2 inches taller than me. I'm 5'11". I'd say he's probably 6'1". So he had what looked like 3.5 inches. What is that? So if Barrios is 6'1", minus 5'9", yeah, he's probably about 5'9.5", I would say. He's probably 5'9". Let's say Ryan's 5'9". A lot of these fighters are smaller than you think. Did y'all see the Real towering over Rolly when he was taking a pic? Yeah, a lot of these fighters are small. A lot of them are small. They're 140 pounds, 147 pounds. They're small. Sorry if the question has just came on. Gary, do you like Gar by stoppage? I do. I don't necessarily love the price on it, but if I had to pick, how do I think the fight goes down? I think Gary Antoine Russell probably wins by stoppage. I should have taken a screenshot, but they were offering half off tickets for the Garcia versus Barrios fight. Oh, shoot. It ain't going to be good. Ryan don't sell tickets. I'm 5'11", and I was shocked how small Rolly was. Moreau was big, and so was, Jared Anderson's huge. Yeah. Hiroka is bigger than I remember, too. Shout out Nino B. Connor Benn is 5'8", and when he met Ryan last year, he looked the same height. Ryan was about an inch or taller, maybe. Connor Benn. Yeah, I've met Ryan. I spent a day with him at a gym in San Antonio when he fought in San Antonio a couple of years ago. He's not noticeably short. I'd say he's 5'9". Warrington by decision plus 225. Gary Antoine Russell versus Hiroka, going to be a good one. I think Gary Antoine. Yeah, I would say that. I like that. I agree with that. All right, guys. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Only show of the day, so I'll go as long as you guys want me to. Guys, vote in the poll. I know I started the show at a weird time. People are just starting to flow in now. It's good to have everybody aboard. It's good to have everybody aboard. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Put them in now. I'll stay as long as you guys want me to interact. Like I said, only show of the day. Only show of the day. We'll be going live twice tomorrow after both fights, so keep that in mind. Tomorrow, big day. Obviously, we got a lot of boxing on tomorrow. Tomorrow's a super, super big day. Super pumped for tomorrow. Super pumped for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. I'll stay live as long as you guys want. As long as you guys want. Again, let's just go through this real quick. David Allen, not worth betting. This is minus 20,000. You know how they do like the percentage of winning, like your percent chance of winning based on the odds? What is minus 20,000? Minus 20,000 betting odds is what percentage? They give me. Hang on. Let me see if I can find this. They're saying at minus 20,000, you have a 99.5% chance of winning. So, yeah, that would make sense. 1 in 200. Yeah, that would make sense. You got a 1 in 200 chance of winning. That's wild. That's wild. Warrington by decision at plus 225. I do like a lot. I like Warrington by decision at plus 225 quite a bit, guys. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Do vote in the poll. Do vote in the poll. Don't be shocked if Becca gives Beck a bit of a fight early on. Yeah, I think it's not an easy fight, but I can't see any way in which Beck doesn't win the fight. I can't see it. Conor Benn leaving Hearn, who defended him through PED scandal. Dana shows there ain't any loyalty. Conor Benn leaving Eddie, but there's not any loyalty. There's Conor. Look, it's not. I agree. Does Eddie Hearn drop fighters? Does he drop? Yeah, he does. So he's not loyal to his fighters. So why should they be loyal to him? He drops fighters all the time. Where's Nikita Ababi right now? He got dropped? I know it's not on the card, but I want to add Warrington versus Wood for the over 10.5. I know it's not on the card, but I want to add Warrington versus Wood. Yeah. I like the over on it. Conscious gains. I like that. I like those odds. Rolly is like 5'6". Rolly ain't 5'8". I've met Rolly. He ain't no 5'8". Conor Benn signed a one-fight deal with Zuffa, and I don't see this as ditching Eddie. Well, it kind of is. Havelock, he's not fighting with Eddie Hearn. May he be back? Perhaps. My official prediction this weekend, Gary Antoine Russell, Hitchens, Albright, Garcia. My official prediction for this weekend, Russell, Hitchens. I don't agree with Albright, but that's the one upset and Garcia. I agree with everything on that except for Albright, and I'm not even convinced that Martin's going to win like that convinced. Everyone looks good to fight. Should be a great card. Should be a really good card. I'm excited for the card. The main event's not great. Me and The Real talked about it, and I said said American fighters always finish Japanese fighters at higher levels in weight classes. They aren't teeny, but they are. But The Real let me know Andy is half Canadian. Yeah, he's not all Japanese. He's definitely mixed with something. Lee Wood looked way bigger than Warrington. I didn't see the weigh-in. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Jess. David Allen weighed in at 271. That's 12 pounds heavier than his last fight. I'm not betting on that fight. I think Frank beating Bartholomew like he did got people thinking Martin has way more power than he does. Yeah, I'm not expecting to stop, but I don't think like Frank Martin is feather-fisted or anything. What am I looking at here? Hang on. That's not what I want. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, vote in the poll. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, vote in the poll. Let me get through the rest of this book. It'll be quick. Ismail Davis and Belil Powell. This is a fight we stopped. Sandy Ryan. I like Sandy Ryan. If you can get Sandy Ryan by decision, I do like that. It is a mismatch. It is a mismatch. But Sandy Ryan by decision at minus 380. I think this fight goes. I think this is. I like this bet. Is what I'm trying to say. I do think this goes the distance. Carla Ramos is rugged. She's tough. Sandy. It could be such a mismatch that Sandy stops her. Like, that's a possibility. My inkling is it goes the distance. That's my inkling. Ismail Davis and Belil Fawaz. You guys know I like Fawaz in this fight. I also like this fight to go the distance. I love this fight to go the distance. I like the over 10.5. I would lock that up right now. I would take the over 10.5. Lee Wood, Josh Warrington. You guys know I like Warrington. Other than that, I'm not touching this bet. I like the odds are getting worse. I got him at plus 150. He's down to plus 120. Late money coming in. Amari Jones at minus 4,000. I'm not betting that. Josh Edwards minus 8,000. I'm not betting that. Did you get Edwards by stoppage? No Edwards by stoppage prop. If you get Edwards by stoppage, maybe entertain taking it. They're not putting him with anybody live yet. Beck, I don't love the odds at minus 1,400, but that's a take. Frank Martin, I like at minus 390. I like Frank Martin to win. I don't like minus 390. What I do like is over 8.5. I do like over 8.5. So we're going to work out a parlay. I'm going to get you guys a parlay for sure. Gary Antoine Russell, I would lock that up, minus 340. I definitely like Gary Antoine Russell in this fight, and I probably like him by stoppage. I'm not touching the over-under on this. Gary Antoine Russell by stoppage is plus 140. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like it as a little higher, but I'm cool with that. Hitchens, I think, is easy money. Hitchens is such easy money. And I also like the over in that as well. The over 10.5 is minus 650. We're going to build a parlay out of all of this. And then Barrios and Garcia. This is a no bet for me, guys. Garcia, money line. I like some of the props. Either fight to be knocked down. Yeah, I like that. I think there's definitely a knockdown in this fight. So I would look at that. That's really, I do like Ryan to win, but I'm not touching this. Again, both of these guys, if you check out the no bet list, both of these guys are on my no bet list. So I'm not betting this fight. Now let's build one more parlay. Just for fun. Oh, we got Sunday's fights. So let me incorporate Sunday's fights into this as well. I like Warrington. You guys, I might try to break this down. I got some time. I'm gonna try to get this out for you guys tonight if I can. I'm going to watch my Brooklyn Nets, and I'm going to try to get this out for you guys today. Clarissa Shields is down to minus 1,800. That's usable. We can do that. All right, let's build a parlay, guys. Let's build one more parlay. That's out. Cut this out. All right, now usually I don't like to do this, but this is a very nice 5-leg parlay that I like a lot. Let me know what you guys think. The over 10.5 on Davis Fawaz. The over 8.5 on Martin Albright, Gary Antoine Russell, Richardson Hitchens, and Samantha Worthington all on the money line get to plus 147. There's a 5-leg parlay that I like a lot. I'm going to lock this up. I'm going to throw some money on this. Not a lot, It pays plus 147, so basically a buck and a half to each buck you bet. I like it a lot. Let me know what you guys think. Eddie should have been throwing a fit about Zuffa, saying it was a bad product, as if Matchroom headlining Charlie Pippington versus Lacey Tinklewood for the millionth time is better. Shout out 79. Shout out 79. Albright missed weight by 2 pounds. Is that no? They didn't miss weight. They changed the weight to 142 catch weight. But no, that doesn't concern me. It's weird because that's way above what he usually fights, but it doesn't concern me. Can I bet on someone to fail a drug test? You should be able to. Missing weight and failing a drug test should be available. Don't bet David Allen. I'm not. He's a gambling problem. I think he bet against himself in a couple of his fights. I will not be betting on David Allen. David Allen, the people's champ. Like Ismail Davis by decision, might as well. If you like Ismail Davis, it's going the distance. It's a good bet. I also think the draw. I think the draw for Albright is live, and I think the draw for Wise is live too. Dave Allen's next fight is only 6 rounds. I thought it would be at least 8 or 10. I want Rye and Debo too. No lie. What up, Rando? Knocked down prop for Gary Antoine Russell versus Soroka. I take it. I take the under 1.5 knockdowns. Do we have it? What's the Gary Antoine Russell to win and over 1.5 knockdowns plus 220? It's not bad. Hang on. Andy Hiroki to be knocked down plus money. I like that. This is a good bet. Let me show this with you guys. Oh, I have it up. That's a good bet. I wouldn't touch this over under. I wouldn't touch this. I don't like the odds on this. Over 1.5 is plus 150. Under 1.5. I don't like that. I don't like the price on it. But Andy Hiroki to be knocked down is paying plus money. I do think he'll get knocked down. I would take that. Like, share, support, subscribe. Thank you. Hey, Gary, everyone, hope all is well. There is a boxer on the Wood Worthington card, and on paper, his record looks good. However, most of her wins are boxers making their debut. Yeah, so women's boxing, you can't really go by their record. Like Sandy Ryan's like 8-3-1. I wouldn't put too much in the stock of a woman's record. Not all records are the same. What about a 2 or 3 leg long shot parlay? Let me write this down. Let me write down my parlay, and then we'll do that. All right? And then I'll probably wrap. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, all right. Well, a 2 or a 3. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give you something that I like. Sandy by decision. I'm gonna give you a 3-legger. Josh Warrington. Here's a 3-leg at plus 300. Here's a 3-legger I like a lot at plus 300. Sandy Ryan by decision. Josh Warrington, either fighter to be knocked down in the Barrios Garcia fight. Plus 300. How's that for a 3-leg parlay? Or you want crazier than that? Do you see that Shakur is betting on Albright to win? I did not see that. I heard this. I did hear this. Someone else said this. I didn't see. Someone else told me that though. A boxer on Matchroom card who is likely a fraud. Shocking. Shout out. 70 Shields KO is plus 400. She's fighting a 38. I'm not taking it by knockout in a heavyweight fight. She's not a heavyweight. Well, neither is Francis DeJean Cruz, so that's fair. Might be worth a roll of the dice. Probably not going to hit. Sup G. Sup UMG. Say it again. I zoned out. Worthington, Gary Antoine Russell, Hitch on the money line, over 8.5 on Martin, over 10.5 on uh-oh. See, I wrote it down wrong. Fawaz. Over 10.5 on Davis Fawaz. You think Navarrete can do the upset? No, I don't. I like Nunez, and I like Nunez on the money line. Does that mean the possibility Albright and Martin don't feel comfortable with making 140? I don't know. Don't know. Gary, if you got offered a promotion, would you take it or stay in a comfort zone? I'd probably it depends. Not every promotion is a good promotion, but I would strongly consider it. 7 rings. I would definitely consider it. Over half a knockdown in a Ryan fight is minus 124 for me. What are your thoughts on John Fury? I don't have any thoughts on John Fury. Shout out Railway. There's no way that the case Albright clearly wasn't going to make weight, so Martin stopped cutting. Albright simply wasn't going to miss weight. I think that's reasonable. All right, guys, I'm going to check my poll. Everybody checking the poll. Then I'm ending. It's been a long stream. I do want to get to that women's fight that y'all been asking me about that I don't know nothing about. But how is that for a parlay? The second parlay, the plus 301, Sandy by decision, Warrington money line, either fighter to be knocked down, yes, in Barrios and Ryan Garcia. Auto check sucks though sometimes, doesn't it? Doesn't it? All right, I'm going to end this poll. This is close. I'm going to end this poll, guys. Vote now, or forever hold your peace. Everybody vote in the poll. Ending the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm ending the poll. And by the slightest of margins, by the slimmest of margins, y'all are slightly rooting for my boy Barrios. Shout out. Don't mess with Texas. All right. I'm going to end this now, guys. Appreciate everyone dropping by. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Become a member. Subscribe. Do all that good stuff. 2 shows tomorrow. Going to also work on getting y'all that female fight, that female tape out tonight. If I can get tape on these fighters, I will do it. Because a lot of y'all have asked me. The odds are intriguing. I can go through it quickly because it's women's fights. They only fight 2-minute rounds. So I should be able to do that. That's Kay Keenely and Danielle Perkins. I'm going to try to get that out for you guys tonight as well. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap. It is February 20th, 2026 from Texas to the world. Do you want something crazier, Havelock? All right. Havelock's keeping me. Let me get you something crazier. We're going to take Warrington. We're going to take Jones by decision. We're going to take Martin by decision. And we're going to take Hitchens by decision. Is that better? Warrington, Jones by decision, Martin by decision, Hitchens by decision. Is that better? Is that what you want to have lock? Plus 1,100. I can't do any crazier than that. Is that better, Havelock? Is that good? Can't wait to watch more British boxing during tea and biscuit time. Thanks. Shout out to Is that better, Havelock? Is that better? Guys, is that a better parlay? A plus 1,100. Amari by decision, Hitch by decision, Martin by decision, Warrington money line. 4-leg parlay plus 1,100. How do you like me now? I'm not betting this, but Havelock wanted something crazy. I'm giving you something crazy. 4 legs plus 1,100. Is that better? Look out for Jippy Collingsworth tomorrow. He's got 1 KO. Real. They don't hurt each other in British boxing. They don't hurt each other. They don't like violence, whatever. All right, guys. Havelock, let me know if that's better. I got you. I'm gonna end this now. Appreciate y'all. See y'all 2 shows tomorrow. Eddie trying to make events. There you go. Eddie trying to make events while playing croquet and woofer doofer team. Shout out to the real. And then that's much what I'm talking about. Much better. All right. Shout out. I'm going to drop off now. Y'all be good.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.